Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Hello, my dear students. Open your Students Book page 12. Read the stories and define two important facts about Rib Van Winkle, Eid al-Belawi, and Jan Grzybski.
The Polish Rip Van Winkle. Rip Van Winkle was a character in a short story by the American writer Washington Irving. In the story, Rip lived in a little town in the Hudson Valley in New York in the 1770s, around the time of the American Revolution. Rip went out hunting one day, took a nap under a tree, and fell asleep. He woke up 20 years later to find himself a citizen of a brand new country, the United States of America. Eid al-Belawi, 80, who had been in a coma for 5 years, woke up and was able to identify members of his family. The 80-year-old had not regained consciousness after surgery to remove a tumor in his head. While still in a coma, he had undergone treatment for 1.5 years at the Tabuk Armed Forces Hospital. His family did not expect him to wake up when he did. Doctors believed that the treatment had a positive effect on his condition and helped him wake up. An Egyptian man, who had been in a coma for almost 7 months, woke up and named the person who had shot him in the head. The man had been taken to the hospital 7 months ago with a serious head injury and had slipped into a coma almost immediately. When he woke up, he lived long enough to tell the police that a barber named Mohammed had shot him. The barber was arrested and charged with murder. Polish railway worker Jan Grzybski, 65, went into a coma after he was hit by a train in 1988. He woke up 19 years later, in April 2007, into a world that had transformed itself from a communist regime where food lines were common to a world of Big Macs and cell phones. When I went into a coma, there was only tea and vinegar in the shops. Meat was rationed, and there were long lines of cars at gas stations. Now there are so many goods in the shops, it makes my head spin. What amazes me today is that all these people walk around with their cell phones and never stop complaining. I have nothing to complain about, said Grzybski. At the time of the accident, Grzybski's doctors didn't give him long to live, but they were wrong. He survived thanks to the devoted care of his wife, Gertruda. She refused to believe the doctors and moved her husband's body every hour to prevent bed sores. It was Gertruda that saved me, and I'll never forget it, said Grzybski. Now he's getting to know his family, which has grown considerably since his accident. His 4 children are all married and have provided him with 11 grandchildren.
Okay, next. Choose the meaning of each word as it used in the reading. Number 1. Perpetuation. Perpetuation. Paragraph 2. Continuation, memory, and constant motion. Regain, to remember, to lose, to get something back. Treatment, operation, bad behavior, medical procedure to cure illness. Effect, fact, result, answer. Transformed, changed by electricity, moved quickly, changed completely. Ration, what animals eat, given in limited amounts, amount given to soldiers. Try to choose the meaning of each word as it's used in the reading. Okay, check your answer. Number 1 means continuation. Number 2, regain means to get something back. Number 3, treatment, medical procedure to cure illness. Effect, result, transform it, change it completely. Rations, given limited amounts. Next. Explain the following expressions in your own words. Regain consciousness. يستعيد الوعي. Yes, wake up, become conscious again. Number 2, slip into a coma. غيبوبة. Lose consciousness. يفقد الوعي. Makes my head spin. Makes someone feel dizzy. يدوخ. صاب دوخة أو الدوار. Read the stories again and find the similarities and differences. Make notes in the chart below. Compare in pairs. Then use your notes to report in class. Remember to write key words only when you make notes. Story, facts that are the same, facts that are different. Between Rip Van Winkle, Eid al-Badawi, Jan Grzebski, Egyptian man. Slept many hours. A long time. Woke up in brand new country, USA. Fall asleep under a tree. Eid al-Badawi slept 5 years longer than Rip Van Winkle, an Egyptian man. Woke up in hospital in the same place. Had surgery to remove a brain tumor. Jan Grzebski slept 19th year, the longest time. Woke up in a changed country. Poland was hit by a train. Egyptian man slept 7 months, long time, but not as long as the rest. Woke up in hospital in the same city, had been shot and injured. Thank you and goodbye. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.